There's been a new factor injected into the civil rights situation, Mr. President. There has been an allusion here today to difficulty of extremist action on the part of civil rights leaders, but there seems also to be a possibility of extreme action on the part of some white people who are mightily opposed, both North and South, not only to the bill, but to further progress for Negroes. Would you assess this new factor, and do you have any counsel to the people on that end of the battle?
Yes, I would counsel moderation to all groups and understanding of their fellow man and trying to appreciate his position. And I think if people will put themselves in the other fellow's position, they'll all be a little more tolerant of the other man's viewpoint. There are people who feel very strongly on both sides of this issue. I found that in the 57 bill. I found it in the bill in 1960, and it took us many days and nights to try to find an area of agreement that the members of Congress and the President would accept. I expect that there'll be many days ahead when strong forces on both sides will be appealing to people to side with them. I only hope that we recognize that it's been 100 years since Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves of their chains, but he has not freed all the people of the bigotry that exists. And it's been 100 years since President Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. But a great many people do not have equal rights as of now. And while emancipation may be a proclamation, it is not a fact until education is blind to color, until employment is unaware of race. And as long as those conditions exist in the country, we're going to have protests, and we're entitled to protest and petition under our constitutional rights. And I hope, though, that the Congress will act promptly with reasonable dispatch to bring those protests and bring those petitions and bring these disturbances from the streets and the alleys into the courts where they belong. And in order to do that, we need a good civil rights bill, and the bill now pending in the Senate is a good bill, and I hope it can be passed in a reasonable time.
Mr. President.